Ball Sparking Zero comes out. I think they need to push the date up or push it back, in my opinion, but that's neither here or there. Let's check out Metaphor ReFantazio, okay? The new Atlas game coming out, Persona-esque like type game. We're gonna check out. This is
Our destination,
I don't know what it is.
Brilehaven,
We're gonna check it out.
the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better.
Okay.
If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look towards you.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. Persona. I'm gonna have to from creators 4, 3, 4, and 5.
Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest in the kingdom. Got a bit of a trip ahead of us, so you're free to put your feet up, eh?
Where to?
Plan and enjoy your journey.
Finally, some fun.
I do think this is gonna be a really good game.
Edible fauna everywhere I look.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Because Persona 5 was an amazing.
The taste is divine.
Time to get back to work.
Right then, let's get this plan underway. Eyes
Oh god. So this is giving me kind of vibes of
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight,
turn-based. Look,
you've no chance of winning. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct?
okay, I mean it looks good, man. Encounter many supports and awaken new powers.
in the strength that God
The game looks good, man. The game really does look good.
It's the ocean!
Look at that guy anime in it inside the game.
Feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
The world is full of
I feel like this game is gonna be like a 100-hour game. A lot to do, a lot to see in it. And I love these kind of games. I love these RPGs. I love Persona 5, Persona 4. I just don't have time to play
What say we work together?
on a 100-hour game. Like the game Visions of Mana was a beautiful, cool experience. 30 hours. I put 35 hours in the game and I beat it. That was a whole weekend's worth of playtime, and I'm here for it. Oh, she had 3 eyes on her head.
As you soar to new heights.
And those are sounds.
Look at those eyes,
I
man.
feel quite,
They drunk? What they doing?
I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, I'd need power, status. I just needed allies, friends.
You're already one of us.
I am glad we travel as friends.
And we've both got something we'd fight to protect.
Okay.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, venture forth.
Venture forth.
Shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Take some detours, discover the new world, travel beyond fantasy into your reality. Metaphor ReFantazio.
Hello everyone, I'm Katsura Hashino, the director of Metaphor ReFantazio. My
Tazio.
representative works include Shin Megami Tensei 3, Persona 3, 4, and 5. In previous showcases, we've revealed the general flow of the game, as well as the combat and story elements. In this Atlas exclusive showcase World Tour Edition, we will be going over the journey aspects, a wonderful hallmark of fantasy RPGs.
Okay.
The journey gameplay is what uniquely sets this game apart from the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei series. I'm extremely excited to share the details with you all. For today's exclusive showcase, World Tour Edition, I'll be sharing brand new, never-before-seen content. For RPG fans, as well as those who are first learning about Metaphor through this showcase, I hope you see the fun adventure you can experience through this game.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Atlas YouTube channel for the latest updates. Without further ado, let us depart to the world of Metaphor ReFantazio. I hope you stick with us until the very end.
Okay, let's see. The start of the journey. Yo, this music is probably gonna like demonetize
First,
me,
let us
but it's
start by
okay.
reviewing the beginning of the game. The story is set in the United Kingdom
Okay.
of Ukrainia. the protagonist is on a mission with his fairy companion Gallica to save his friend the
Gallica?
prince from a curse. During his journey, he awakens an archetype, the Seeker. In order to save the prince, he has to defeat the person who cast it. And not only did they curse the prince, the culprit also assassinated the king.
Damn.
The protagonist travels to the royal capital to take him down. However, upon the king's death, the king evoked royal magic, which began the royal tournament, where the people's faith is the key to select the next king.
Uh-oh.
As a result, the entire kingdom is thrown into chaos. In all the turmoil, the protagonist makes the decision to participate in the royal tournament for the throne, to catch the culprit, Luis. This is how they begin their battle, a journey that takes them all across the kingdom, traveling on a mechanical carriage called the Gauntlet Runner.
Old Castle. So far, story did, it didn't hit for me from what I just heard, but whatever. Sometimes these games don't require good story.
The party visits in the beginning of the story. While we designed the game to incrementally increase freedoms for the player, obtaining a Gauntlet Runner after the story prologue increases the player's ability to travel around. Let's explore the town. At each destination are activities unique to that area. In this town, there's a test of courage where you bungee jump up a cliff. You can also do things like milk cows.
Okay, so what I'm getting here is that there is Persona 5 daily chores type of vibe going on, right? You go to school, you complete your day.
Through these activities, you can increase your virtues as a traveler.
So you get tolerance. The other one was courage. I'm pretty sure these are okay.
Increasing these virtues enables you to take on new requests.
Yo.
It's up to you, the player, on how you want to spend every single day of your journey
before
encountering your main quest.
This stuff gives me anxiety. I don't know why. Like, I have a lot to do with my actual real life, so now I have to play a game and try to decide what they want to do in their everyday life. Maybe this might be the good thing. Maybe now I gotta do this side quest here and find mellow milk.
You can strengthen your forces by completing side quests, increase your bonds with your followers, or do activities that increase the protagonist's virtues. You have the freedom to choose what you want to do each day, much like real life.
Yeah,
If you want to improve your fighting abilities, you can visit the recruitment center to accept side requests called bounties to exterminate monsters.
I like that. I'd rather be doing that.
Request to exterminate a monster called Valmo. You get information on its whereabouts, but there's no need to head out immediately if you're not prepared for the fight. This person standing outside looks like he has a request for us. We've been asked to buy something from a nearby town.
It said needs to be done by July 1st. Tag, man, what's up, bro? We checking out this game, man.
Way to the labyrinth where the Valmo is, for the extermination request we took on. There's a lot of people in town that have information. There's some who will talk to you about the main quest, but in this town you can also ask about the town's specialties. Among these people, the informant is particularly valuable for getting intel. They're useful resources, as you can learn more about rumors as well as the habits of monsters that you might come across.
Information
costs money. If you're confident in your fighting abilities,
the more and more I'm watching this, man, the more and more like I'm not even here, man. You see the Morrowind lore I sent you straight up. I didn't watch the whole thing because it was late when I had looked at it. I will check it out, all the full of it, and it sounded like it was gonna get good too.
Here's someone who can tell us about how the royal tournament is going. The protagonist's goal is to get closer to Luis, who also has the ability.
I don't have time to play this. Like I'm already feeling. I'm already knowing. Like I don't have time to play this.
Because of the royal magic.
I like my RPGs kind of straightforward and simple, man.
Looks like we're quite a ways from being in the public eye. This ranking changes through story development, but it also increases through completing quests.
Oh, so we're number 5021.
As you can see, the player has a lot of options on how they want to spend each day of their journey.
Yeah, that's too much. Too much.
You can use the online feature, Traveler's Voices, to see how other players spent that day.
Oh,
You
really?
can also use it to reference the party formations of other players who beat the quest you're tackling.
I don't know if I like that. Because now if I get stuck, I could just look at, oh, well, this person used this team to beat this. And
Each player will have their own day-to-day way of progressing through their journey.
I'm not
and
sure
move
if
through the
I
story,
like it.
which is one of the true charms Metaphor offers. Let's move on and see how it's like to travel on a Gauntlet Runner.
Traveling on a Gauntlet Runner.
When you open the map, your allies will give advice on destinations and tell you what the schedule will be. We have 2 requests to do in Comero, so let's head there.
So are you just going around building up your rank? If that's the case, like if I don't have to do my day-to-day stuff and then on top of that like do the story stuff, me doing my day-to-day stuff builds up my rank towards the goal that we're trying to beat in the game. Okay, then
By Gauntlet Runner.
that's a little better.
While on the road, you can do things you might do in real life when on a camper van, such as reading or cooking. How you perform in battle can vary greatly depending on how you decide to prepare yourself while en route somewhere. Your allies have their own things they do while on the Gauntlet Runner. Let's try talking to Stroll to see what he's up to. He invited us to do weapon maintenance with him. It looks like maintaining your weapon hones your courage. By improving your virtues like this, others' perception of the protagonist changes.
My name is Brigitte. I run the show.
It's particularly indispensable for gaining cooperation from your followers.
Okay.
So we should do what we can to raise these virtues. Players are free to choose how they spend their time while on the Gauntlet Runner.
So you're building your way. Did he make your character? Did it make the character, or that's just how we look? You're building your way.
You can make special items in the kitchen, or even do laundry with your allies.
This reminds me of that one game when you're on a tank.
Someone must have been hiding it. Like how you spend time in town, players can choose what to do and enjoy their journey at a smooth pace. You can also stop by a nearby village if there is one. We got something. Let's go hand it to our ally right away.
What's that one game, man?
This thing's the genuine article. A real...
We finished our request from Muras, the Gauntlet Runner engineer. Thanks to that, we awakened the Gunner archetype. Completing
Oh.
quests like this is an important factor for deepening your bonds with your followers. Let's go by the eggs that someone requested we get for them. They're also selling bath salts that you can't find in town. You can buy valuable items like this on your travels, so you should try visiting as many places as you can.
Quest and dungeons. Okay, this is what I want to see. Okay.
Looks like the Gauntlet Runner arrived to the labyrinth called Man-Eater's Grotto.
This will be like the deciding
Let's try
factor.
channeling that Gunner archetype we just got. The Gunner can attack quickly from afar in fast battle, so it's relatively easy to get an advantage and move to a squad battle, even for those who aren't that good with real-time action.
Oh, nice.
In squad battle, the Gunner shoots ranged physical attacks and also maintains its attack power from the back row.
Okay.
One of the benefits of improving your bonds with your followers is that you can obtain new archetypes, which gives you more strategies to use in battle in addition to
So you
unlocking all kinds
gotta
of
make
useful abilities
friends.
you can use in battle.
Depending on which way you're going.
By the way, you can always return to your base town from the dungeon in an instant. So if you feel underleveled, you can always retreat. If you can't complete a dungeon within a day, you can set up camp in front of the dungeon and go back to tackling it the next day. However, don't get too distracted on tackling dungeons that you forget the time limit for your main mission.
See, that's the thing. That's my thing. I don't like being pressured to do things like that. I just want to be able to play the game. But now, if I'm wasting time throughout the day inside the game, now I'm going to fail the quest, or now I'm obligated to go and do said quest because the day is coming up. And if I don't do the quest, what happens? What happens when you fail the quest? You don't make it there the proper day. Game over?
What we just looked at were dungeons for the mini side quests we have in store for you. But let's take a look at another kind of dungeon as well.
Oh,
Here's a first look at a main quest dungeon.
okay.
It's the belly of a giant worm, believe it or not.
Oh,
It's a dungeon with a special time limit, since you have to escape before you get digested and dissolved.
okay, that's cool.
There are a lot of creative fantasy dungeons that await you on your...
He said, when did Wukong make a Twitch channel? Okay.
journey in
All right.
Metaphor. We've prepared a lot of dungeons, big and small, and we hope you look forward to them.
Oh, man.
Now then, let's continue on with our journey.
Like, the combat looks cool in this game.
Here's a first look at the town, Port Brilehaven.
But everything else in this game, I don't think I'm here for, man.
Where sailors come and go. First, let's head towards the port itself.
I was
You
getting...
can see a lot of street stalls lined up. Let's take a look at the armor shop.
I'm getting anxiety.
Thanks to one of my followers' abilities, I can get a discount here. And after talking to the owner, it seems like there'll be a sale soon. Here's the port area. There's some strange balls of water. There are a lot of strange sights throughout the area of Brilehaven. There's also a
I feel like this is going to be a 100-hour game or more.
further inside the city.
I don't have time for this, man.
Can you tell how many things are in store for you to do?
I'm going to play it just to check it out to see and put some time into it. But I'm just like I'm going to do every other game, 30 hours. I'm going to see where I'm at in 30 hours. If I'm not even close to beating the game, then I'm done.
There are a lot of inns too. Business is booming from people coming in for the royal tournament for the throne. Here's a seafood restaurant, which you might expect from an ocean town. And of course, since we're in a new town, there's new activities for us to experience. If you wanted to take in the sights to hone your virtues, you can take a boat tour around town or see the special view from a viewing spot up high.
Oh, yeah?
The more you progress through the story, the more there is for you to do. If you're unsure about what there is to do, you can always press the Ask Gallica button to ask your fairy companion for advice. She'll always help show you around, like a concierge for your travels.
Travel routines.
Your travel map will slowly get more and more complex. As you can see on this screen, there are multiple routes you can take to get to
2
the same
days.
location. If you visit multiple places in one stretch, the number of days you use will decrease proportionally, but you may end up needing to tackle battle after battle, so you'll need more
Okay.
knowledge. Planning
I see.
your travel route is another area of the game where you'll have to strategize carefully. Despite how tough Gauntlet Runners are, it's still dangerous to go around at night because of the monsters running free. So at night, the party pause their travels and rest up at a campsite.
Okay.
Here you can take your pick of nighttime activities, such as having a
Ooh,
relaxed
nighttime
sleep around,
activities, they say,
taking
huh?
a bath.
Oh.
Let's try taking a soak in the cask tub at the back of the deck. While we're at it, let's use the bath salt that we bought at one of the villages before. It has a relaxing effect.
Yeah.
Which increased the protagonist's stats. By the way,
Whoa, what's
there are
going
different
on?
kinds of bath salts available, which you can find as you travel throughout the land.
Endurance
Looks
increase.
like we came across something. Another pleasure of traveling is coming across scenic sights you'd only see in another world. An ally will draw you a commemoration sketch. If you give it to one of your followers, a young girl who's awaiting your return in Grand Trad will be happy.
I bet. Side quest. The Uncharted Isles of Varga Island.
Here's another location reveal.
Vigra.
A place called Verga Island.
Verga.
On this island, you can enjoy unique tracks themed after religious music composed by Shoji Meguro, who is well known for his work on the Persona series. Here, the protagonist makes yet another new encounter.
A Cyclops.
Her name is Yufa,
No, Cyclops has one eye.
that's only now being revealed in this
A Triclops.
You must be the...
Damn.
I wonder
Okay.
what role
Hello.
she plays in the protagonist's journey. I hope you look forward to learning more about her in the future.
A little bit. Review. Now you're gonna review it.
So, what do you think? If you had to actually go on a long journey in real life, it wouldn't be a simple endeavor. Taking that into account,
There's our
hope
3
that
eye.
you
I never
enjoy
knew
the
I had a
journey
thing
of
for
Metaphor.
people with 3 eyes,
You can
man.
travel as you please from the comfort of your own home. Though we've largely focused on the profound fantasy elements of Metaphor, simply, it is also a game filled with the joys of traveling from town to town, an element we hope for in fantasy RPGs. Though this title is a rare attempt from us at the fantasy genre, we aim to make this a culmination of the efforts in our previous RPGs.
Okay.
We hope everyone, including fans familiar with Persona and Shin Megami Tensei, as well as those who love fantasy RPGs, enjoys playing Metaphor. We've shared information on Metaphor's world setting and story, battle system, and other aspects of the game in other showcases. Please feel free to take a look at those if you haven't already.
Look.
The next exclusive showcase coming out this fall will reveal exciting new information. Please look forward to it.
You have a thing for listen. We're not gonna talk about that, but what we will talk about is how I don't know about this game. Okay, there's a lot of things that I did not like, but there were a few things that I did like. I'm gonna keep my eye on this one. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it. Well, I know I'm not playing it day one because it comes out the same day Dragon Ball comes out, so I definitely won't be playing that. But this is gonna determine. I'm keeping my eye on it. I'm gonna see when it comes out and when it releases. The people who actually do play, if they like it or enjoy it. It seems like there's a lot of things that I don't like. The slice of life stuff. Not a big fan. Don't really care for that kind of thing. The combat looks cool. The way you unlock different archetypes and stuff like that for the classes and things looks cool. The traveling on the thing, it reminds me of that one game that where you're in a tank. It's like a 2D. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, you're in the tank. You got to do different things with your companions on your tank, and you fight enemies along the way when you're doing. It's something similar to that. But it looks interesting. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Let me know down below if you guys are gonna watch it as well, or play it, or try it out, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's gonna be it.